It's right with the old Tazwitz here, and we were back to Scarlet Hollow. Last time we just hung out with Stella and made biscuits, I believe. Yeah, basically we made biscuits, and now we're in the bookstore with Stella in a Ghostbusters uniform. So let's go. Now we're just wearing our Kanika. Surprised to see you here, Alan. I've expected you to have finally skipped town. Yeah, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Alan to the mayor for like the entire time I've known him. It'll be worth it. Trust us. Alright, shall we? Ooh. Okay. I did, not expect that. Okay. Okay. Huh. He's a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air around him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. And unless you are mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the policemen you spoke to following your entrance in the woods on Monday. The mayor's little nose starts twitching at your approach. His doggy eyes shine with furious intensity. What have you got? You got something wet and nutty. Every time. I need you, y'all. I need her. It's funny every time. You hold out your now slightly rancid bag of boiled peanuts. Hey, yo! The mayor's nose twitches eagerly as he's at their strong odor. Then he's on them in a flash, ripping through the plastic and devouring the soft-shelled legumes. Drop it, sir! Drop it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my lord, just look at the face! What did I put in? A security detail tries to tear him away, but it's too late. The peanuts are already eaten. Thank you for the generous campaign donation. Ruff! You better hope those nuts settle well. If the mayor gets any tummy trouble after eating your disgusting pocket peanuts, they'll be hell to pay. Why, I never. Now you see what I mean? Not so much as begging before he devours right for the snacks. I've smelled those peanuts on you since day one, and you never saw me become such an animal over them. Good morning, citizen. I don't believe we've met. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. It's lovely to meet you. You take his little paw in your hand, and the burly security detail stops you. No paw shaking. Only head pats and ear scratches allowed. Wait. I think I know the perfect voice for him, actually. I'm actually gonna remember. I must apologize for me. Rocky? I must apologize for my security detail. It was in my best interest at heart. But he can be a little gruff at times. Rocky? Heart. But he can be a little rough at times. I can't do a thing about it. Hey, aren't you Deputy Franklin? Not when I'm off duty. The mayor scoffs. Off duty? The services you render for me are more important than your police work. He's a dog. And you're an ape, and here I am, the big dog in charge. Hey! I mean, yeah, we're hominids, so technically. He's the male. I'm so glad no one ruined the surprise. I'm glad no one ruined the surprise. The son has a dog's male since the early 1900s. It's just how we do things around here for some reason. It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow, besides the nature. And all my friends and Winnie's biscuits. Oh, and the close-knit small town community, of course. But having a dog mayor is a close fit, no contest. Now, is there anything I should help you with? You're not one of my constituents. I'd like to make sure I spend plenty of time with the voters. Of course, the pet disappearances. I've been made aware of the situation. But what do you expect me to do? It's autumn. That's tourist season in Scarlet Hollow. I can't turn away the lifeblood of the town, not with a mine faltering the time it is. There was a mine collapse last night. We don't need any more news of disaster coming over Scarlet Hollow. Do you understand? Cute doggy. You wish I had a pet my own head. Probably best not to see. We both know you can hear me. But fine. If you want to play games, I'll play ball. Scratch my ears while you're at it. I just about enough from you, Jimmy. Look at you. Bring out showing fuzzy, throwing fans while the dogs of this town are snuffed up by monsters in the woods. Hoping the humans will clean them out for you. Why will you finally gotta do something meaningful about the hairy citizens of Scarlet Hollow? No, Miss Grayson, there's no need. Scraps never have let those things pile the woods for a long time. And yet you sit back waiting for the humans to notice and let more innocent dogs suffer. You know, I almost lost my life to those things the other night. My goodness. Have you heard about poor Duke? Now, Gretchen, a lot of these days were old dogs. It's fair to me to assume they certainly went to the big farm upstairs. Don't you dare tell me about old dogs. Your dogs have had the mail. Wait, really? Well, I'm sure you must have a good reason. Scraps will have been out of these woods. Scraps will have been out of these woods at the first sign of trouble, tearing out the throats of any creatures who dare things the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. And you hear it, Posey, for all the little rectangles like nothing is wrong in this town. Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at male Jimmy. Hey, whoa, Gretchen, calm down, oh girl. You're gonna pull muscle. Mr. Franklin, I think it's now a good time to depart of this riffraff. Miss Richmond, I'm going to ask you and your dog to stay away from the mail. I should have known better. These who have never been able to get along. Alan, you can't fill me in on the few later. I've always been curious about why Gretchen's Gets all fussy near Mr. Jimmy. Stella walks away, still struggling to hold Gretchen as she shouts insults back at Jimmy. Ingrid! Ingrid! Never do well! Never do well! You dog! Kanika is quick to follow him. Jesus. Never expected that. It looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Before he can catch up to commit the insult about nervous man with a cross around his neck. Why didn't... Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor had some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Dane. I take it you're Alan. Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt. I'm sure she's in a better place now. Oh, thank God, I've been thinking of finding a priest. I like your gumption? Never heard that one. I can't even remember the last time someone from these parts I do wanted to find me. Is this about Pernella or perhaps her mother? I think we need exorcism. Oscar's house is haunted and we're investigating that tonight. Oh, like a Scooby-Doo episode or something? I'm afraid I don't buy into those particular notions. It's a bit too superstitious. Now, if it was the first time for one of his parents trying to contact him from heaven, I can understand that. It isn't. But I simply don't believe in malicious spirits, lingering neither in heaven or hell, jumping out of closets to scare us. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for whatever it is he saw. You should go ghost hunting with us tonight then. It is not a haunting. Oh God, he looks creepy. Oh God, wait, what's in his hands? Okay. Oh, whoops. The blood drains from his face as he gulps nervously. Oh, I promised my daughter we watch VeggieTales tonight. So I'm afraid I have plans. But let me know if you see anything strange. I'd love to hear your account of this supposed haunting. In fact, here's my card. He hands you a business card. Call me if you need me. I should go now, but it was nice to meet her. Of course, if you find yourself in need of counseling or spiritual guidance, you know where to find me. Thanks. That sounds lovely. Thank you. Really, that's great. Sorry, I just don't usually get positive responses when I ask folks that want to come up to a church. Anytime that works for you, just swing by. I'm sure I'll be around. It's lovely to meet you, and you have a blessed day, Alan. He seems nice, a cowardly, but it's all right. He seems like a good fellow. The pastor leaves you be and joins the line to see the mayor. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. Go after them. Dang! Didn't know Oscar got that swole back. Look at those biceps. Woo! I heard from Alan what happened. Oscar, I'm so sorry. Poor Rosalina. I can't imagine how scary this must have been for her. She seems in high hopes right now, but they've got her on some pretty strong pain meds, so I'm not sure if she's going to feel what she's going to feel when that wears off. What's the whole foot? Yeah, it's bad, but We'll be able to move on from this. We just have to go through the tough parts first. We're here for you, Oscar. Man, we're here for you, dude. Thank you. All of you. Everything feels like it happened just so fast. I know our whole lives have changed, but it's talking my mind a bit to catch up. I feel like such a mess. I hope it doesn't keep me from being the dad he needs right now. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I'd better get going. I was only supposed to come back to pick up a few things, then the hospital called, said there was some big bus alarm on the highway and they needed beds, so I had to come pick her up. Even though our house is still haunted, the only place you can lie down until then is the dirty back room that drove away in the first place, and Male Jimmy Day is happening. Sorry. I'm just a little overwhelmed. It's okay, Oscar. We're here to help. Yeah, we're going to get that ghost. We could always go ahead and do a ghost bus where we were calling it while you're out. She'll be able to go right back to her old room as soon as he gets back. That'll probably be a good deal, right? If only it doesn't come out during the day. So any busting chimps are going to have to wait until nightfall. I'm still not even sure we can get rid of it at all. I think I would have to see for myself if it was gone. That it was gone. It managed to trick me a couple of times, and I can't handle any more surprises right now. I got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. We could always go to pass if things get sticky. No, I don't think that would be necessary. Yeah. Let's leave that creepy pastor out of this. Something tells me things will only get worse if you showed up. I once saw the man having what looked like a harness of God in his conversation with a squirrel. I don't think he's all there. Talking to an animal, you say? She stared at you pointedly. Yeah, Phil. Don't call me out like that, good? I'm heading out. It should be dark by the time we get back, so I suppose I'll see y'all then. Oscar hurries off, car key jiggling as he jogs out the door. Let's head back to Reese's. Maybe we can get him to come ghost hunting with us. Oh no, you're not gonna try to get Dr. K to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out for even asking. I wonder if you even know what happened last night. I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Jeez, should we tell? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe we just play it by ear? Anyway, shall we? Time to go. So, about the net, right. Izumi has some choice words for him. You should vote for Scraps next to Legend that who regrets and supports. That's Stray? Love the guy. He just seems a little less marriable than Jimmy, but if he's got Gretchen support, I've always liked Scraps. Gretchen's got good taste. So, you two, I met Pastor Daniel. I figured as months after you suggested calling him for the ghost hunt. It was only a matter of time till you tried to pull you aside about grief canceling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know when he found so many. Oh, that's really all I had to say. I met him. He has been met. I have no opinions of that man. Wow, really? I've always thought he made a memorably skin-crawling first impression. Yeah, he has the tendency to stick in people's minds for one reason or another, and almost never good reasons. The man was grinning through all of my dad's funeral. As far as I'm concerned, he's a ghoul. And I don't mean that in a stigmatizing mental illness kind of way. There's this little siren that goes off every time I see him that tells me to get the hell away from him. And that's exactly how I would describe it too. The whole town feels the same way. Now that I think about it, he must be pretty lonely. You can look for friends anywhere else. Avery? Do you mind if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Please don't. Oh my god, yes! Can you imagine how much fun it would be if she actually showed? Stella, come on. I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. You just haven't gotten to see her, give her a chance. Maybe if she comes along tonight, the two of you will finally get along. No. I'm gonna find her. Nika sighs as you shoot your cousin a text and fire to you. He goes on. Alright, you have fired her, let's not get into it. If you're lucky, she'll be too busy with the mind to even notice or to show. Oh, don't say that, Nix. If you're lucky, we'll have another opportunity to force a bond of friendship between the two of you. Okay. I think this is where we're gonna cut it today. We're gonna go to Reese's house today. Well, on the next episode, we're gonna go to Reese and see how that all goes. We might get at least see Reese for the first time on the next video, and we might see another ghost, or if Oscar's lying. Who knows? Tabitha might appear, and maybe the pastor. You know, it's gonna be a fun trip next episode. If you like the video, subscribe, hit that like button, and hit the notification bell while you're at it. That's what I am, moje druže.